Peace, love, and light. What's up, my divine fire signs? This is Adriversity here to deliver the message for the universe. I am going to do an unk spread for you guys today, and this is for my fire signs. So if you're an Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius, if you know your birth chart and you got a lot of fire throughout your birth chart, or you got fire in your dominant planets like the sun, the moon, descendant. It's not a planet, but you know what I mean. Or in like a north node, or like I said, if you just have it throughout your chart, then you'll definitely resonate with the message here. I'm gonna do your unk spread today. All right, which is what I created myself. It's all about the intention. I'm going to start by pulling 2 cards from my Crystal Medicine Oracle. All right, so let's just get right started. All right, so Divine Spirit, I call upon the divine archangels, the masters, the teachers, the masters of the fire element, of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I call forth a divine message here. All right. Just do it like this real quick. Peace, love, and light. Shay. All right. Divine Spirit. Call for two divine messages for my fire signs. What messages do you have for my fire signs? What messages do you have for the... Ooh, we got one. Celebration. Ooh. All right. Last one for my fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Last message, Divine Spirit. Okay, I'm going to stick with this one. All right. So I feel like with the celebration and the sacred healing, I definitely am getting the vibe of some of you are like coming out of a certain vibe. So for like example, if you've been feeling kind of like stuck, you've been feeling kind of like bored with life, which, you know, the times that we're in right now, we can see why. But if you've been feeling kind of like stuck and bored just within your own self, like not knowing what to do with yourself type of energy, or just not feeling your best, you know, all the time, or just wanting to be more happier, I definitely feel like you will start moving into this start transitioning into this energy, because with the celebration and then the sacred healing, it's like this celebration, like the music, it's almost like you're raising your vibration. And I mean, there might be a certain person around you. Maybe you watched a movie that inspired you, or something around you has caused you to like find a sense of happiness and a sense of healing and a sense of like overcoming. That's the vibe that I get from that. All right, so air signs, fire signs. So we got celebration on the table. There might be something literal to celebrate. Okay. But yes. All right. So now we're gonna get right into your unk spread using my tarot cards. So Divine Spirit, guide me in this unk spread for my fire signs to deliver a divine message that is gonna touch their spirits and their hearts. That's gonna bring them clarity and empowerment through these divine spirit messages. We're going to need 10 cards in total. Peace, love, and light. Ashe. Thank you in advance for this message. Tapping into the fire element. Tapping into the fire element. Leo, Sagittarius. All right. These just fell out, but I'm going to take this one. All right, your energy. Look at you. Fire signs. This is the Chariot. This is the Chariot number 7. The Chariot as your energy. So your energy, like I said, like I feel like some of you are ready to come out of one phase and ready to go into the next. So I feel like you're like ready to move forward. You're ready to do something. Some of you may actually, this movement, you may actually be trying to, you may have some type of plan, or be having something that you actually are going after, moving towards. But I feel a lot of movement and a lot of just that ready to move forward, ready to get things going, ready to push, ready to start getting the ball rolling, ready to step on the wheel and like put your foot on the gas and like just go, you know, ready just to move forward, tired of sitting still, tired. And I mean, I don't like to date this because, you know, people might find this a year from now. It doesn't matter when you get this message. But right now, the day I'm filming this is we're in the shutdown for the little virus that they say is going around. So a lot of us are just sitting at home, you know. So the lot of the air signs, you know, and it's Aries season for those who are Aries. But the fire signs, you're just tired of sitting still. You're ready to move forward. Maybe from the sitting still, you don't got a lot of ideas. You don't see a lot of things that you need to do that haven't been done. And you're like, damn, I'm ready for stuff to open back up so I can go get shit done or whatever it is. But I feel like a lot of you are just so ready to move forward, eager to move on to the next phase. All right. So now let's see. Number 2 is what is in the near future for my fire signs. Divine Spirit, show my fire signs what is coming forth in the near future. All right, Ace of Cups. So in the near future, I see some, for some of you, some love opportunities, maybe some dating, somebody that you're dating, maybe like a moving forward. Maybe you're moving forward with somebody that you're dating, you know, something like that. But definitely in the near future, I see you dating. Maybe something new is coming up. If you're in a relationship, then maybe something new is coming up in your relationship, or maybe you're just ready for things to move forward in the near future with the relationship that you're in. But yes, definitely see like with the Ace of Cups, the near future, there's an opportunity either for love or for something that you love. So like if you're not dating and you're doing something when it comes to money or business or any type of opportunity, whether opportunity to move forward like with a house or whatever that you love to do, anything that deals with the emotional realm, deals with emotional fulfillment, there's an opportunity coming forth in the near future. So that's beautiful. All right. So number 3 is number 3 for the Unk spread is what is blocking and challenging you. All right. So divine fire signs. What is blocking and challenging you? All right, divine spirit, show my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is blocking them? Okay. We're going to take it. All right. So you got another ace. So you have another ace, something coming up. So the blockage and challenge is the Ace of Coins. So, that's kind of interesting. So you got the Ace of the Ace of Cups as in the near future, but what's blocking and challenging you is a Ace of Coins. So what I'm getting with this is that some of you are so focused on either material, or you're so focused on money, or you're so focused on some type of like income, or maybe it's their income, or you're focused on your own bag, or you're such a go-getter that you kind of are missing things. Okay, it's almost like a either or, but I don't want to make it seem like that's all it is. It's like it's either love or, you know, career type of vibe. But I definitely see like your blockage or challenge is some type of opportunity. So it seems like you're having to make a decision or something with these 2 aces. It's like you got an opportunity over here in the near future, but then it's like what's blocking you is this. It might be something that you're holding on to, that may be holding you back, either holding you back from you know, moving forward with the relationship because you're so tied up with this, or it's just like something you need to let go so that you can move forward. So that's kind of interesting. Very interesting there, my fire signs. All right. So now we're going to get a message from the ancestors and spirit guides. So number 4 is ancestor spirit guide message for my fire signs. Divine ancestors, spirit guides, what messages do you have for my fire signs? All right, it kind of flipped out, so I'll go ahead and take it. Okay, we got two, but I'm only going to take one. So I'll take this one, but I'll go ahead and take this and read these together. So we got the Two of Wands. We got the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries energy, which is also that fiery energy. But I feel like with the Two of Wands, Spirit is wanting you to get on the go. Spirit is wanting you to go ahead and take the opportunities. And what I love about this, what I'm really getting is that you see these two of Wands. It's almost like they're talking about both of these. You know? It's like one of these is here and the other one is this. So one of this is the Ace of Coins. One of this is the Ace of Cups. And it's like Spirit is wanting you to like really step into your power, to step into your courage and really like get shit done. Take control of a situation. Maybe you can go ahead and get both of them. If they're giving you any type of guidance when it comes to how to go about these Ace of Cups, Ace of Coins situations. Also with the Two of Wands, Spirit is just asking you to like go ahead and create, go ahead and start putting shit together, go ahead and start putting in the action and start going ahead and getting if you're like, for example, like if you're putting together a project, go ahead and get your team together, go ahead and get everything you need, write it down, and start to create and make things happen and it's time to start making shit happen. And I love that because it's time to start going forward. It's time to start making shit happen. It's time to start taking up the opportunities that are coming your way, because there are a lot of opportunities coming at this time. So it's like Spirit is wanting you to take advantage, to really step into your power, because Aries, they know how to boss up a situation, okay? They know how to come in and boom, boom, boom. You know, like they don't play around. They're not afraid to say what they got to say. They're not afraid to do what needs to be done. They're going to go in there and get it done. All right. So that's the type of energy that I'm getting. But I'm going to use this card as your ancestor, as your official ancestor spirit guide message. All right. All right. So number 5 is what is challenging you? I'm sorry, not challenging you. Number 5 is what are you releasing? So Divine Spirit, talk to me about what are my divine fire signs releasing at this time? What are my fire signs releasing out of their lives? Okay. Okay, so once again, I'm going to take both of these cards, but I'm only going to take this one, but I'm going to read them together because I feel like some of these messages have like a backup meaning. So the message I'm going to take as the release is the Four of Cups, which is beautiful, and behind it is the World. So I feel like with the Four of Cups being released, I feel like a lot of you are tired of wasting time. I feel like a lot of you are tired of, you know, settling for things that really aren't fulfilling you, settling for shit that really just isn't in alignment with your spirit. You can feel it. You can feel the discord. You can feel whatever this is. This can be your own mood where you're like, you know what? I need to make some changes in my mentality because I don't like what's going on in my life right now or something like that. Or it could be the people around you. It could be something. It could be a project that you've been working on that you realize you don't want to do anymore. Like I said, it might be this blockage. So whatever the blockage and the challenge, whatever this is, you may be ready to let this go because you're like, okay, it really isn't what I thought it was. It really isn't going where I want it to go. So whatever this is and whoever this is, I feel like you're not ready to waste it anymore. And with the World behind it, it's like, you know, you realize that you deserve so much. You realize there's so much more potential out there. You realize there's so much more life for you to live. And I feel like you're done wasting time, done wasting energy, and you're ready to just release anything that isn't sitting with your energy anymore. Anything that's not in alignment, you're like, I'm over it. All right. Over it. over it. But whatever this is, I mean, like you don't forget, you got celebration in the background. So I feel like there's something to be sacred. I mean, to be sacred, something to be celebrated. Okay. So yeah. All right. So number 6 is what is needed to be balanced in order for my fire signs to find harmony. Divine Spirit, show my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius what is needed to be balanced in order. Okay, in order for them to find harmony. All right, what is needed to be balanced in order for you to find harmony? You have the 6 of coins. So I feel like some of you need to start doing a little bit more when it comes to giving and receiving. I mean, and some of you may be being stingier with your time, being stingier with your, you just need to kind of let go and just allow things to flow right now. I think some of you, it's not about being stingy, I don't even feel, but I feel like some of you are kind of blocked. Some of you you kind of got yourself boxed in and you may not even be aware of it. And you might be boxed in mentally, and it's not just like, you're staying inside or you're trying to keep people from in, but it's like you're kind of boxed in right now. So in order to find balance and harmony, you really need to open yourself up to receive, open up your mind, open up your heart, open up your spirit, get out of, if you're in a kind of like a bored phase and you're kind of like feeling like stagnant, then it's just like you need to like open yourself up. You need to get up, wiggle your body around, open up your spirit, do some twists and turns, dance to some music. But I feel like you just need to find your own sense of like harmony within yourself, and you need to just go out there and like help somebody out, do some type of service for somebody else for today. Or if somebody asks you to maybe give them a ride or something like that, or something, whatever the case may be. It's like open up your heart, get into the flow with people, giving and receiving, whatever that may mean for you. But I feel like that's what's needing to be balanced, and you just need to open up your spirit and be willing to be a helping hand if necessary, or be open to receive. All right, so because this is like a both way. This is about receiving and giving. So and just being open and to receive those gifts and give those gifts to others. All right, so yes, maybe some charity work in whatever way that means for some of you. Okay. So now we're going to go on to number 7. Number 7 is about what have you mastered. So Divine Spirit, talk to me about what have my fire signs been mastering. What have they mastered in this life or previous lives? Divine Spirit, talk to me about what my fire signs have been mastering, Divine Spirit. All right, mastering, Queen of Wands. So I feel like a lot of you fire signs have mastered, and the Wands energy is fire energy. So, and the Queen, this is not gender specific. So if you're a guy, this is not talking about you. But yeah, so the Queen of Wands, you have mastered really being able to like step up when need be. You're not afraid to take the lead. You're not afraid to say what needs to be said. You're able to take on any role anybody gives you. You're not afraid to step up and be the leader. You're not afraid to go ahead and like speak up for other people, or you're not afraid to say what other people are afraid to say. I mean, you are very much in your power. You're not afraid of power, and you love to be empowered. You love to feel empowered. You love to be in any position that makes you feel empowered. And I feel like if you've mastered this, and then you really have the potential to take upon any opportunity and like really succeed with it, if you can definitely keep that balance within yourself. And I think it's really important with this because when you have power and you're not fully in balance with yourself, sometimes you can become bossy and become too much of a tyrant. And I feel like, but when you're in harmony and you're able to keep your heart open and be able to give and receive freely, then I feel like you're able to lead people in a sense where it's helping them as well and not just you. You know what I mean? All right. So number 8 is higher self message. So, Divine Spirit, I call forth a higher self message for my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Divine Spirit, I call forth a higher self message for my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, hold on. How did this? I don't know how this was sitting. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to flip it. I'm like, how is this? Okay, we're going to do it like that. So, higher self message with the Nine of Wands. So, got a good amount of Wands energy up here so far. But with the Nine of Wands higher self message, Spirit is just telling you that you have definitely been developing. You definitely been on a long journey and coming to an end of a certain journey in a certain period of your life. And I definitely see that because as you see, you're moving forward into new energy. You're moving forward into this new opportunity of emotional fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? And then you still got the Ace of Coins down here as well. So it's like your higher self is just letting you know, like, okay, you're coming to an end of a chapter. I think that, and once you end one phase, it's kind of like once you end one phase, you end up starting, you're leveling up to another phase, and you're starting at that new upgrade. So I feel like a lot of you are really learning lessons. Learning about your past experiences, ready to lay behind any of those past experiences and, leave that energy behind, but yet take that wisdom that you learned with you thus far. So I feel like your higher self message is saying like you're stepping into new energy, you're learning a lot of lessons, you're actually ending a phase, and you're at a completion of a journey almost. So I feel like it's just about now just kind of learning and seeing what you want to take with you, the lessons you've learned, and moving forward. All right. So it's been a journey for you guys. All right. So Divine Spirit, talk to me about my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, my fire signs, about what their karma is or what they need to be mindful of at this time. All right. Talk to me about my fire signs, about their karma, or what they need to be mindful of at this time. All right. Divine Spirit, talk to me about, all right, judgment. So what is your karma, and what you need to be mindful of is judgment. I feel like a lot of you have to be very, very, very careful about the decisions that you make. I feel like a lot of you came here and have been, and look at that. The judgment is about making divine choices. It's about making decisions. And as you can see, you got decisions here. You got opportunities here. You got things coming forth. You're moving forward. But I feel like as you move forward, be mindful about the choices that you make. Be mindful about the energy that you keep around you. Be mindful and make sure that every decision that you make is a step towards the life that you want. Okay? Be mindful the decisions, because every choice leads to a path. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what path where do you want to go, and make sure that every choice that you make aligns with where you're going. Okay? Don't make choices wisely, and do not take choices so lightly. Like, don't take them so lightly. Like, make sure that you really think about the pros and the cons about things before you go ahead and do that, and make sure it's in alignment with your spirit and it's actually what you really want. All right. So, all right. Last card for the Ankh spread is number 10, long-term future. So Divine Spirit, show me what is in the long-term future for my divine fire sign. This is gonna be 3 years, 10 years from now. Talk to me what is in the long-term future for my fire signs. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me get it. Ugh. Dang it. I hate when they fly out to the other end. All right. Let me get it. All right. So, long-term future. Long-term future, 9 of coins. All right. That's a beautiful card coming out for the long-term future. So in the long term, you could definitely see yourself reaping a lot of harvest. A lot of your hard work, whatever you're doing, like I said, you ain't got to worry, because like I said, in the near future, you got this Ace of Cups. I definitely see you creating stuff. You have a lot of opportunity, and I definitely see you taking full advantage of these opportunities. And in the long-term future, you're definitely going to be in abundance. You're definitely your coins. You're going to be sitting on a nice fat, maybe bank account, or just be living a beautiful home life. Going to be financially stable. You're going to have a lot of goals that you're accomplishing, very much maybe independent, on your boss mode type of energy. All of that energy is with this Nine of Coins. This is like Empress energy as well, Emperor energy. So definitely successful in the long term. So I love this. Just like I said, be mindful of your choices. But yes, last but not least, I'm going to pull 2 cards from my spirit animal deck. So just to get 2 more little messages for you guys before I show you this Ankh spread, and then we'll be done. 2 spirit animal cards for my fire sign. Last one. Woo! Lord. All right. So you got the number 1, time to collaborate and take time out. All right. So I feel like the tank. So you got the 1 and the 9. So again, like you got this new, because like the aces are the ones. And so you got a lot of this energy of like new beginnings and like releasing. So you're definitely in this in between stage of releasing for new beginnings coming. So you definitely have that energy of ending and new beginning coming through for you guys with this 1 and this 9. But I feel like the 9 is for right now with the take time out. I feel like a lot of you are ready to move forward, but I feel like some of you need to take time out to really make sure that you declutter and get stuff together, not only around you, but within yourself, and to help really find out and write down the codes and the pros and the cons about what you want and where you want to go and all the different stuff. Like write down like what do you really want, and like really write it out, because sometimes you feel stuck, but when you write it out, when you talk it out, you're able to find that clarity within yourself. Pray about it. Okay, so take time out to really figure out what the direction you're trying to go, what's missing from your life. And then, like I said, you got the time to collaborate. So I think it's time for you to come together with some people. And like I said, remember it talked about what you needed, what needed to be balanced in order to find harmony. Remember I said about opening yourself up, maybe helping other people, but it doesn't have to be just charity work, but it can be any type of thing. But I think it's time for you to like come together with people and talk about some things. If you know people that you've been having in mind, who you've been wanting to like link up with because you got ideas or whatever this may mean for you. Okay, so yes, that is what we got. So last but not least, I'm going to show you your Ankh spread. Your full Ankh spread right here. Super beautiful. Like I said, sacred celebration. Lots of great energy here, all right? All right. Peace, love, and light. Ashe.